The value of a tender awarded to two companies with close links to two of Deputy President Paul Mashatile's son has nearly doubled. In July, it was revealed that the contracts were worth about 49 million rands, but new insights showed their worth is nearly double, amounting to 91.4 million rands. The higher amount has come to light in a response to a question in the Gauteng provincial legislature by the DA's Jack Bloom. The value of payments made and owed to two companies with deep links to Deputy President Paul Mashatile's sons for maintaining fire suppression systems at Gauteng Hospital has nearly doubled from 49 million rands to just over 91 million rands. The latest figures provided to the DA Gauteng spokesperson on health, Jack Bloom, in a response to a question he filed in the Gauteng provincial legislature, are nearly double what was originally believed. In July, it was reported that the two companies, Ngwato and Manzi Group and Modipadi Mokaneng, had been paid 36.4 million rands and were owed a further 12.6 million rands, a total of 49 million rands. The existence of the contracts and the links between Mashatile's sons and the directors of Modipadi Mokaneng were first reported by Network 24. These figures were provided to us by the Gauteng Department of Infrastructure Department, which initially placed the two companies on a panel of service providers for their work in June 2022. Bloom made the response by Health MEC Nomantunkomo Ralehoko, dated 1 September 2025, public on Monday. This has now been contradicted by Nkomo, who has revealed that the 46.6 million rands had already been paid, and just over 44 million rands is still owed for services rendered by the service provider. Are you looking for a reliable supplier of fresh fruits and vegetables straight from South Africa to your market? Meet Global Fruit Exports, your trusted partner in bulk fresh produce. They source from top South African farms, manage strict quality and cold chain standards, and ship via air, sea freight, or road, wherever your market is. Whether you need citrus, grapes, avocados, berries, or premium vegetables, they handle custom clearance, export documentation, and logistics end-to-end. Grow your business with consistent supply, competitive pricing, and a partner who understands global trade. You can simply contact them on 073 972 3323 or visit globalfruitsexport.co.za or email info@globalfruitsexport.co.za today for a quote. Global Fruits Exports, connecting South Africa's finest produce to the world. Mashatile's son, Thabiso Mashatile, and Tinyiko Mvelase played critical roles at NMG. Despite attempting to distance themselves from the company by resigning as directors, it was previously revealed that they had remained involved in a day-to-day management of its affairs. An investigation showed further close links between NMG and Modipadi Mokaneng, including that the company shared staff and office space when on paper they were supposed to be competitors. It was also previously reported that NMG had been paid 15.8 million rands and was owed a further 2.9 million rands, a total of 18.7 million rands. The latest figures, however, suggest that the company was paid 17.9 million rands and is owed about 94,300 rands. Modipadi Mokaneng, meanwhile, has been paid 28.7 million rands and is owed 43.9 million rands, as opposed to 20.5 million rands paid and 9.6 million rands owed as previously believed. The contracts and payment to the two companies are part of a network of friends and business partners, including Mashatile's sons. Talejo Nala Mahlokwana and two sisters, Lifenze and Tatu Nokaneng, in late 2021 to mid-2022, the two companies successfully bid for a Gauteng Department of Infrastructure Development tender to be placed on a panel of service providers to maintain fire suppression systems at Gauteng health facilities. It was first reported that some of the payments were for the rental of a tax machine at a Pretoria mortuary, renovations at an unknown location, and repairs to water system at South Rand Hospital. While the two companies are on paper competitors, an investigation showed that they were working together, even sharing resources. The two companies shared office space, first on East Rand in Sandton and later the 6th floor of the Capitol Hills building in Benmore. Staff, including admin and technical functions, were shared. One former worker told us that they had to double-check whether documents they were preparing needed to be under the NMG or Modipadi Nokaneng branding, and technicians were reminded which entity they were representing before attending site visits. We were never separated, the workers said of the two companies. Fresh investigations into the contracts were sparked by the former worker who approached us after the companies laid off workers and failed to pay settlements due to them since September 2024. We understand the former staff who are owed collectively 219,000 have still not been paid. It is suspicious that so much money has been paid to these companies who are still claiming millions more. Bloom said, although they are separate entities, the companies apparently share staff, resources, and office space. The health department says they continue to render services to different entities. The response also revealed that Modipadi Nokaneng had been paid to install fire suppression systems at Charlotte Matleke Hospital, which suffered significant damage from a fire in April 2021 that was later determined to have been arson. However, Nkomora Lehoko says in her response that the systems installed by the company were not in the area of the hospital where the fire broke out. Bloom said he would now ask follow-up questions about the systems installed at Thabiso Hospital, where two fires damaged parts of the administration building earlier this year. He said he would continue to probe the reasons why Modipadi Nokaneng and NMG were paid such large amounts of money while hospital fire prevention needs drastic improvement. Not one of Gauteng's 37 public hospitals is compliant with occupational health and safety legislation, and fires are cited as the biggest risk. The relationships and links between NMG and Modipadi Nokaneng are complex and difficult to track due to the multiple resignation and appointments of directors. Mashatile and Mahlakoana previously said through their attorney that they could not reasonably be expected to comment on the affairs of NMG as they had both resigned as directors. Instead, they accused us of being part of a concerned campaign to smear and damage their reputations. They maintained their conduct was in line with the ethical and fiduciary responsibilities of directors. The companies maintained that they won the bids fairly and lawfully and were paid for services provided to the Gauteng Health Department. What exactly those services were, however, remains unclear. Y'all let me know what you think of this down in the comments. My name is Jay and this is Moment in Future, pulling you into the truth.